KVGC News Time is now 7 minutes after the hour of 7 o'clock. Time for a look at the news for a Wednesday. It's the 13th day of March for 2019. Well, to start the news off this morning, the Amador Unified School Board will be meeting in closed session tonight and discuss and vote on the possible dismissal of Pioneer Elementary Principal Lori Carson. Now, we've been told the board will hold public comment on the matter before going into closed session. So in addition to live streaming tonight's regular board meeting, we will also stream the closed session public comment, which is scheduled to begin at 6. And then the board will go into closed session. The regular meeting is scheduled to follow around 6:30. So we will be streaming on the KVGC Facebook page starting just prior to 6 o'clock this evening. Well, the Amador Board of Supervisors has approved a system for county government to accept credit cards as payment. Presented to the board by County Treasurer Tax Collector Mike Ryan, the approval allows GovPayNet to process payments on behalf of the county. There is no cost to the county, but there is a service charge to customers that will range from 2.25% to just over 2.5%. The board also yesterday approved the installation of 3 new stop signs along Jackson Valley Road. The new stop signs will go up at Martin Lane, Comanche Road, and Oak Drive. They are in response to the new Buena Vista Casino due to open soon. And the board also approved an additional $100,000 worth of work at the now closed county landfill in Buena Vista. The money will pay for emergency pumping and repairs to the county as they need to meet water quality regulations at the site. And the board is moving forward with the hiring of an economic development director, accepting recommendations from a board subcommittee that the position should be filled full-time in an effort to encourage more business activity in the county. And the Amador County Planning Commission sought input on a pair of proposed countywide ordinances during their meeting last night. The first proposed ordinance concerns event centers in the county on land designated for open space and recreational uses. This ordinance comes at the direction of the Board of Supervisors as a way to find a legal basis for the Hideout Event Center located in the county's upcountry. The proposed ordinance was criticized from 2 directions, with the Foothill Conservancy members saying it would open up large areas of the county to new event center use and thus new development impacts, while the owner of the hideout called much of the new ordinance unnecessary regulations on his business. The commission continued the item, suggesting that either county staff allow the hideout to make a rezone application or to return the draft ordinance for more restricted use. The commission also took input on the issue of short-term residential units such as Airbnbs and similar services. County staff gave a presentation on various zoning and safety issues found with such units in the county. A Pine Grove resident also gave a long list of complaints against a neighboring vacational rental. The commission will hold a formal workshop on this at their meeting come April 23rd. And more catalytic converter thefts have been reported, this time in the city of Sutter Creek. Sutter Creek police report that on March 11th, during the late evening hours and into the early morning hours of March 12th, the thief committed the catalytic converter crime right in the victim's driveway. The Sutter Creek PD is asking for your assistance in finding these thieves. If you see anything suspicious in your area, please don't hesitate to call authorities. If you have any information in regards to the person or persons responsible for these thefts, please call the Sutter Creek Police Department or call Amador County Secret Witness to remain confidential. With the help of a battery-operated saw, a catalytic converter can be removed in less than a minute. As we reported, the Jackson Police Department has also been taking these type of theft reports within the last month. The thieves seem to be targeting early 2000 Toyota Tundras and Sequoias. Again, if you have any information that could help capture the thieves, call the Sutter Creek or City of Jackson Police Departments. In Indian Grinding Rock Historic Park is now accepting applications for the 2019 volunteer class. The park is recruiting for 4th grade tour leaders, public tour leaders, someone to work the front desk at the visitor center or the museum store, work on trail maintenance, the native garden, or work special events. Fully trained volunteers are asked to commit to 8 hours a month or 96 hours total throughout the year. Shifts vary depending on job duty and season. Call or email the park office or stop in at the park and pick up an application. Training is scheduled on Saturday, March 30th from 10 to 4 p.m. at Chaussee. And that's a look at local news on a Gold Country. Wednesday morning, Supervisor Forester will be along at the around 8:35 or so with an update from yesterday's Board of Supervisors meeting covering more issues. They talked about the budget a little bit. Also, PERS came up quite a bit during yesterday's meeting. From the KVGC News Center, I'm Jim Geedy. Remember, for the latest news, traffic, and weather, 24 hours a day, to visit our website. That's kvgcradio.com.